Personnel transfer. Various methods are used for transporting employees to and from their offshore destinations. Each method has rules and safety procedures that all personnel must follow. The methods and procedures we will cover include swing rope, collapsible personnel basket, rigid personnel basket, and helicopter transfers. It is important to understand that every employee has the right to use stop work authority and can refuse any transfer method they feel is unsafe. Employees must wear a personal flotation device, PFD, during all transfers. Swing rope. Swing ropes are commonly found on shallow water platforms. There are typically 2 ropes. Always use the rope that is closer to the destination. Always have a deckhand or assistant. Never swing alone. Remove any watches or rings that could be caught or snagged by the rope. When using a swing rope, always keep both hands free. Never swing with anything. Pass bags and items over. Inspect the rope before use. It should not be slippery, should not have oil, chemicals, or grime, and should not be damaged or excessively worn. Give a forceful tug to ensure the rope is secure. Grab the rope above the highest knot you can reach and position the rope on the side of the body. Keep your knees bent and back straight to best absorb the shock of the landing. Time the swing so you land on the deck. Swing as the boat is rising to meet the platform landing area. When swinging from the platform, time the swing to meet the deck of the vessel as it rises on the waves. Step off, do not jump. Do not release the rope until both feet are firmly on the destination. Have a handhold or someone to assist. Pass the rope back and assist with the next transfer. Personnel baskets. Personnel baskets are used to transfer multiple employees at once. Personnel baskets are preferred over swing rope because they are safer. There are 2 types of baskets: collapsible and rigid. When using either type of personnel basket, there are some general safety rules that apply. Never exceed the maximum number of passengers. No large or heavy items are allowed on personnel baskets. Place these in a cargo basket. If the weather, wind, or sea conditions are too rough, do not attempt to transfer using a personnel basket. It is not recommended to place baggage on collapsible personnel baskets. When boarding a collapsible basket, stand in between the opening and the webbing. Stand with one foot on the ring and the other behind you on the deck. Grasp the webbing and prepare for liftoff. As the basket lifts off, place the other foot on the ring. Interlock your forearms through the webbing and lean forward. Keep your knees bent to absorb any shock. When disembarking from a collapsible basket, use the following procedure. As the basket approaches the deck, uncross your arms and grasp the webbing. As the basket lowers, remain aware of your surroundings and look at the landing zone. Extend one foot back and be ready to step off, then back as the basket touches down. Let the basket settle before retrieving your baggage, then move to the designated area. When boarding a rigid basket, stand inside the basket in the marked area. Once positioned, attach the safety lanyard to the PFD webbing. The lanyard is not a fall arrest device, it is used for positioning only. Place arms around the inner rigging ropes and hold the safety lanyard release in one hand. Keep your knees bent and back straight to help absorb any shock. When disembarking from a rigid basket, use the following procedure. As the basket lowers, remain aware of your surroundings and look at the landing zone. After the basket lands, pull the release strap to detach the safety lanyard. Step off the basket, retrieve your baggage, and move to the designated area. Helicopter transfer. Helicopters are another common method of transferring personnel to offshore locations. Before approaching the helicopter, turn off all electronic devices and secure any loose items such as hard hats, baseball caps, or eyeglasses. Do not approach the helicopter until signaled by the pilot or landing crew. When approaching a helicopter, keep the pilot in view and remain in his view until you reach the door. Always observe the path of the main rotor and keep your head low. Carry all items horizontally. Never enter the danger zones around the helicopter, which are in front of the helicopter and behind the cabin. The rotors present fatal hazards in these areas. Walk around the nose to reach the other side of the aircraft. In the event of an emergency during the flight, the pilot may have to make an unscheduled landing on the water. This is also known as a ditch. In the event of a ditch, locate the emergency exit, but do not activate the release. Assume an impact position. An impact position is designed to reduce the hazards of a ditch. It stabilizes the person, reduces movement of the body, and reduces disorientation following an impact. It is possible for the helicopter to capsize or turn over after a water landing. If this occurs, do not panic and take the following steps. Remain buckled in, place one hand on your seatbelt buckle and the other on the emergency exit. Take a breath before going completely underwater. Wait for the craft to overturn completely before opening the emergency exit. Unbuckle the seatbelt, then pull yourself out through the emergency exit. Swim with your arms, but do not kick. Inflate your life vest, regroup, and await rescue. Each method of personnel transfer presents its own unique hazards. It is important to understand the hazards and always follow proper procedures when transferring by swing rope, personnel basket, or taking a helicopter to an offshore job site.